This is Allawah Station on the Illawarra Railway Line. I'm on a mission to visit every train station in Sydney, to check out the station and explore the local area, and I've decided to start making videos about my journeys. Allawah Station first opened in 1925 and today has 4 platforms on 2 islands, with most trains using platforms 3 and 4 on the right, and some using platforms 1 and 2 on the left. The waiting shelters on the platforms are simple and effective, and take up a significant amount of the platform's length, which is good to see. The station has a simple concourse that provides stair and lift access to all platforms. It forms part of a footbridge from one side of the railway to the other. It looks nice and does its job well, which is all a station concourse really needs to do. After looking around the station, I went for a walk around the local area. Just to the south of the station is a row of shops. It's nice when commercial areas like this grow around a train station. Turning the corner from the shops leads to the residential part of Allawah. This area south of the railway line is dominated by small apartment blocks built in the 1970s. Walking down Noble Street, a road lined with these apartments, I saw buildings with a nice variety of colours and shapes, though nearly every building here is 3 or 4 stories tall, made from bricks, and features a driveway. While the architecture might not be for everyone, it at least makes sure that there are a lot of people with close access to the train station, which is a good thing. I then walked along Norman Street, which divides the apartment-filled area from more traditional single-family homes. This leads to the main north-south road through the suburb, which changes names several times, but over here is called Elizabeth Street. This leads to a bridge over the railway line, which offers nice views of Allawah Station. The north side of the railway is technically not in the suburb of Allawah, and is instead in Hurstville or Carlton, though it's still within the Allawah Station area, so I'll walk around here too. Just north of the station is a nice park called Kempt Field. It features a significant slope on the eastern side, and this is because it used to be a quarry. On the western side of the park, some huge new apartment buildings are under construction. A lot of new buildings are appearing on the north side of the railway corridor between Hurstville and Allawah stations, and it's good that all of these new homes will be within walking distance of train stations. Finally, I crossed Lily Street and walked around the area northeast of the station, which is filled with classic suburban houses. Some buildings here are quite old, while some have been more recently renovated or rebuilt. The area south of the station used to have houses like this too before it was redeveloped. The streets around here are reasonably hilly, which makes for some interesting views down the rear access laneways. I've made it to the railway corridor again, and it's time to head back to the station. I can now tick Allawah off my list of Sydney stations I've visited. Here I'm only showing the stations I've visited in 2022, but there are over 50 I've been to before this year. My eventual aim is to visit every train station in the city. Well, that's it for my journey around Allawah Station. Overall, it was a good walk in an area that nicely shows changes in suburban development styles over time. Thanks for watching.